Sure, here's a 900-word YouTube script about the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser SUV, including price, engine details, and a channel intro for Auto Show, all without headings or bold text. Welcome back to Auto Show, the place where you get the latest updates, reviews, and deep dives on everything happening in the world of cars. If you love engines, design, and performance as much as we do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an update. Now, let's talk about one of the most iconic names in the SUV world, the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser name has always stood for reliability, durability, and go-anywhere capability. It's one of those rare vehicles that has truly earned its legendary status over decades of use in some of the world's toughest environments. And in 2026, Toyota is giving us a new version that brings back a more traditional, rugged design while incorporating modern tech and better fuel efficiency. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser is built on the TNGA-F platform, the same body-on-frame architecture that underpins the latest Toyota Tundra and Lexus GX. This gives it a strong foundation for off-road performance while improving ride quality and structural rigidity. What's really interesting about this year's model is that Toyota is positioning the Land Cruiser as more affordable and slightly smaller than previous generations. That's right. The 2026 version is designed to be a more accessible entry point into the Land Cruiser lineup. Under the hood, the 2026 Land Cruiser ditches the traditional V8 in favor of a hybrid powertrain. It's powered by a 2.4-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine paired with a 1.87 kWh battery and a 48-horsepower electric motor. This setup is branded as the iForce Max hybrid system, and it delivers a combined output of 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. That's a huge amount of torque, especially considering the engine size, and it's tuned to offer strong low-end performance, which is perfect for off-roading and towing. The transmission is an 8-speed automatic, and power is delivered to all four wheels via Toyota's full-time 4WD system with a locking center differential. The SUV also includes a low-range transfer case and an available electronic locking rear differential for serious trail work. Ground clearance comes in at around 8.7 inches, and the approach and departure angles make it clear that this vehicle was designed with off-road use in mind. Toyota has also included its crawl control system, which is like off-road cruise control, and multi-terrain select, which lets drivers choose different drive modes depending on the terrain. There's also a multi-terrain monitor that uses cameras to help you see obstacles around and underneath the vehicle. These features combined make the new Land Cruiser not just capable, but smartly equipped for any kind of terrain. When it comes to the exterior, the 2026 model is a throwback in the best possible way. It has a boxier, retro-inspired look that takes cues from the classic FJ40 Land Cruisers. Round LED headlights, squared-off fenders, and a flat roofline give it a rugged, no-nonsense presence. Depending on the trim, you can get either the classic round headlights or more modern rectangular ones, which is a nice touch for buyers who want a bit of personality in their build. Inside, the new Land Cruiser balances utility with comfort. The materials are durable and designed for real-world use, but it doesn't skimp on tech. The base trims come with an 8-inch touchscreen, while higher trims offer a 12.3-inch screen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There are also USB-C ports throughout the cabin, a wireless charging pad, and Toyota's latest Safety Sense 3.0 suite of driver assistance features. That means adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and more come standard. Seating is limited to 5 passengers in this generation, a choice Toyota made to maximize cargo space and improve rear passenger comfort. And speaking of space, the cargo area is generous, with a flat load floor and rear seats that fold almost completely flat for hauling gear. Now let's talk about the price. Toyota is keeping the 2026 Land Cruiser competitive with a starting MSRP around $55,000. That's a strategic move to bring the nameplate back to more buyers, especially those who might have found previous generations too expensive. For that price, you get a base model that still includes full-time 4-wheel drive, the hybrid powertrain, and Toyota's full suite of safety features. Higher trims with more off-road gear, larger screens, premium audio, and leather seats can push the price up toward the mid-$70,000 range, but even the top trim stays within reach for serious SUV buyers. Fuel economy is also worth noting. Thanks to the hybrid setup, the new Land Cruiser is estimated to get around 22 miles per gallon combined. That might not sound impressive compared to crossovers, but for a body-on-frame 4WD SUV with this kind of off-road hardware, it's a notable improvement over the outgoing V8 models that barely cracked 14 mpg. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser represents a shift in strategy. It's smaller, lighter, more fuel-efficient, and more affordable, but it still retains the toughness and capability that made the Land Cruiser a global icon. Toyota seems to have listened to longtime fans and off-road enthusiasts who missed the simpler, more rugged character of past models, and this version brings that spirit back while adding the latest tech and hybrid power. For those who want a reliable, go-anywhere SUV with serious off-road chops and modern comfort, the 2026 Land Cruiser might just be the perfect blend. It's not trying to be a luxury cruiser anymore, it's going back to its roots, and that's exactly what many buyers have been asking for. Thanks for watching Auto Show. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, previews, and automotive news. See you in the next one. Would you like a version with visual cues or suggested B-roll clips as well?